Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another segment of Experts Corner. Today, we have Mark Lepp joining us once again. Welcome back, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tracy?
Good. For those of you guys that have been tuning in, you'll know Mark already. For those of you guys that are catching this first segment, Mark is the CEO of FarmLink. So today, we have some really exciting news, Mark, and I'm very happy to have you on the show to chat about it. So right before the holidays, I heard that FarmLink acquired DePutter Publishing. So I am curious what this big news means for FarmLink and for grain marketing and what you guys are doing over there. Tell me more.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to talk to you here again. And that's right. You know, FarmLink is really excited to announce the acquisition of DePutter Publishing, and they're an Ontario-based analytical firm and publishing company. So in the past, we've spoken about how FarmLink is revolutionizing grain marketing using advanced and timely technology. And this acquisition, it does a few things that not only enhances our analytical capabilities, but it also builds on our goal of providing and giving farmers and producers winning up-to-the-minute grain marketing insights and recommendations. You know, a little bit of background on DePutter. DePutter Publishing has been one of the premier analytical brands in Canada for at least 40 years, and providing market analysis and insights, as well as historical and statistical data to back up its sales recommendations. The founder, his name is John DePutter, has been a trusted voice in Canadian agriculture since the 1970s. So this acquisition allows FarmLink and DePutter to expand our respective offerings and really to explore new areas of expertise, new commodities, new markets, and new technologies in tandem with all those attributes, with the only goal to provide our customers, now our joint customers, the best possible strategies and empower them for their marketing decisions.
Perfect. So you guys have FarmLink and you have GrainFox. I am curious how this ties into the strategy. Can you share more about that?
Yeah, like the benefit is multi-pronged, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, acquiring DePutter Publishing is an enormous benefit for both FarmLink and for our clients, and for a couple of reasons. You know, it opens us up to more data analysis and allows us to expand our network while introducing GrainFox to a brand new audience. Okay. You know, we plan to give GrainFox customers and users the choice between analytical teams that they would like to work with, and then they can pick which group to work with based on their preferences and really the unique business needs and dynamics of their farming operation. You know, so why would that create that choice be of benefit? You know, we have a much larger data pool, with combining two data houses, which allows us to provide even better analysis. We have a larger analytical capacity, like we're bringing two teams in under one umbrella, and so we physically have more analysts, and allows us to have broader analysis from more sources, which means more informed decisions for our customers. And as we're bringing the two companies together, you know, the collaboration potential between analytical teams provides new perspectives and allows us to, really unearth all the possible data and information that's relevant to a farmer's marketing decisions. Some of the other things it combines, it really provides FarmLink clients and GrainFox users with the deepest analysis possible, which results in better sales recommendations. And more data means a more intuitive GrainFox app and a much better customer experience.
I love it. And I think this is a great point. If you are tuning into this one, and this is the first segment that you're catching with Mark and I, go back onto the website, and we've done a variety, I'd say probably 6 in total, including this one, talking about FarmLink and the value you guys add, and a lot about GrainFox. So if you're loving this, you're interested, check out those segments. So building on that, I'm curious how this acquisition really plays into GrainFox and the development of this of GrainFox, which is something new that you guys are putting out there. And that in itself is changing the future of grain marketing. So I'm curious how this acquisition ties into GrainFox and its development.
Yeah, that's a great question. To start with, our data team has much more data and data analysis to pull from. So by bringing two different groups in together and using that together with our data scientists to create much more research, which deepens our research base and just much more data for our analytical team to work with. What that leads into is it leads to better, smarter machine learning and AI development, which, in the near future, it'll allow us also to provide more analysis options to our users, which ultimately leads to a smarter platform, more intuitive recommendations. We have much more data to consider when we're looking at marketing trends, and also relating those trends and the analysis that goes behind or along with that to the individual farm, and helping that farmer and producer make the best decisions, financial decisions for his or her operation. And we're continuously using and developing and upgrading our technology to help our clients make smarter, more informed grain marketing decisions and those grain financial decisions, to have every possible piece of information considered when that decision is there to make that sale.
I love it. And I've made this note before. Agriculture is so techy and it's so advanced in the production end of the business. And one of the things that I really focus on with our media company, the Impact Farming Show and Expert Corner, is bringing farmers the people and ideas and tools that'll impact their farming operation. And what I love about what you guys are doing is you're really bringing technology to grain marketing. And personally, from my own opinion and that of many grain farmers, I think grain marketing is so overwhelming. And between FarmLink and GrainFox and now DePutter Publishing and that end of what it's going to add to your tools, I'm excited for what you guys are doing for farmers and grain marketing. It's really changing the future. So I'm curious now, no pressure. What can we expect from FarmLink and GrainFox next?
Yeah, I'm happy to talk about that. I'm excited to talk about it. You made a good point. Like, there's so much technology that's used in agriculture, and I think I've talked about this in one of our previous segments. Wow. There's so much information and guides and manuals and experts to help growers on everything from every single aspect of farming that leads to better production and more sustainable production. And there's manuals for everything. But when you look at taking that production from the bin to the bank, up until now, there's been very limited resources available for a grower or producer to leverage that, whether it's technology or just expertise, to help empower their financial decisions on their farm and make the best marketing decisions at that time. So we're really excited about that. Like, we're really, with GrainFox, we're creating a new space to help that producer from the bin to the bank and make the best decisions for his or her operation. So, so what can producers expect from FarmLink and GrainFox? While DePutter Publishing will fall under FarmLink's ownership, DePutter's services will continue as usual, with both companies' analytical teams remaining separate and offering different insights. So what they can expect FarmLink to continue, we will continue to develop GrainFox. We've spoken about it before, but GrainFox really is the future of grain marketing. And our goal is to provide farmers with a couple of real key points, financial power, automation with a human touch, and unbiased support on demand. So what do these three things really mean? So the financial power will allow you to know what you have, what it's worth, direction and strategies of when to sell, and most importantly, why. So that why is really important, because GrainFox will be able to provide the why of the markets and what the market momentum and strategies are, and recommendations of when to sell, and also marry that in together with the why of the operation. So why do I need, whether it's cash flow requirements, ROI targets, personal risk tolerance, who you like to sell to, who you don't like to sell to, all the different, it's dozens of factors that go into the why of the farm. So GrainFox will bring those two aspects, worlds together, actually, which creates financial power for that farm and that producer. So with automation with a human touch, producers will now be in control. Actually, producers have always been in control of their production, but we're here to help navigate when to sell. Really, that bin to the bank space is where we're focusing on and working to continue to enhance GrainFox to make it more powerful for a customer. And the unbiased advisor support on demand. Technology isn't for everyone. It's not always easy. It's not always intuitive. But what we're doing with GrainFox is making a platform. We've already launched a platform that is super easy to use, really intuitive. But producers might want a second opinion on what that means rather than just reading it on your phone, right? So we do have an unbiased advisor support on demand for our customers to get a quick second opinion of whether they, whenever they need it, to be able to sell with confidence. Our goal is to help producers make the best grain marketing decisions, and we want to be the trusted source of that information. And I encourage everyone to try GrainFox. We're offering a free 90-day trial of GrainFox for our producers, for any producer, and all they have to do is to visit our website, which is farmlinksolutions.ca. And we're excited. We've got a lot of features rolling out here between now and seeding time and throughout the growing season. We're really excited about what we have coming up here in 2022.
Excellent. Really exciting. And congrats on the acquisition. That's great news for the industry. And I am so thankful that you came and spent some time on Experts Corner, shared with our audience. You guys are doing big things to help producers and their grain marketing. So thank you, Mark. I'm excited to see what you guys have in the coming months in 2022. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's great talking to you, and looking forward to talking to you again.
Thanks, Mark. And you in the audience, thank you so much for tuning in again. If you enjoyed this, like it, share it, and get it out there so other farmers can hear about the great work that FarmLink is doing. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.